from episode 813, you chose Watts the Legend 912. Sends an enormous over-the-shoulder lob. Are you kidding me? Episode 814's winner was E-Meister 95, snatching the alley-oop.
Illuminating the landscape, Sears Tower and the rest of the Chicago skyline as night falls upon us. Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. Brian Anderson here alongside my colleagues, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
NBA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard C.J. McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Alan. A look at the Pistons starting group. They and Grant make up the forward pair. Jackson out there with Hayes. And it's Olynyk in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Bulls, Zach LaVine out there with MP. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Ersan Ilyasova. And it's DeRozan in at the three. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles. With the Lakers.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Here's MP. Launches a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Just a nice touch from the perimeter. I like whenever MP looks to fire from distance.
Hayes against DeRozan. Bay outside. Fires for three. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound. Here's Chicago now. It's a three-point game. Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So two free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
Well, before MP made it to the league, we all saw his stuff on social media, and it's been fun to watch MP grow over the years.
Now Hayes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Hayes against MP. LaVine passes to MP. Let's go with a three. And the Bulls get it back. Vucevic. First shot won't go.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's Hayes. DeRozan with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And defying the analytics trend, Rosen's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Now here's Bay. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Olenek. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by DeRozan.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
It's Levine with a drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Wow, the quickness Levine possesses, it's just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
Takes it inside. Hey, shot's good. Hayes has got his second basket of the night.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
A deep three from MP. And a miss there on the triple.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Hayes for 3. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Here's Levine. The Pistons clear it. Olynyk's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Jackson. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. The Bulls have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Here's Levine, bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
You can't play off of Levine so much. He's great at pulling up on a dime like this.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the Pistons call time here.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Back to Olynyk. Pass to Jackson. Grant with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones with the block. Derek Jones is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's MP. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Now that's an assertive offensive talent. DeRozan is able to use his size to his advantage.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat made some really terrific plays. He picked up 14 points and really helped stretch the floor, opening up those driving lanes. He stepped up his game tonight, and you could tell his teammates loved seeing him go to work. Guys?
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
Yeah, well, he made it look easy last time out. I mean, he's in sync from the get-go. We'll see, though, if he can replicate that rhythm tonight.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. Outside Levine. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3. Levine's got 7 points.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
Hayes, the pass to Stewart. Back to Hayes. Jackson outside. Jackson drawing the double team.
Pistons foul. Killian Hayes.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Here's Levine.
Oh, hey, how about that? What just happened? Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Now here's Stewart. 7 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the three, not one of them, ain't working.
Here's Stewart. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Hayes against MP. 6 on the shot clock. Over to Rosen. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
And he lobs it up. The Pistons clear it. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
As they say, live by the three, die by the three. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
And when you're not connected from deep, you got to mix it up. I mean, look to score inside more.
Some changes for Chicago. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Green comes in for Ilyasova. And it's White in for DeRozan. Lyles, he's checked in for the Pistons. Diallo comes in for Hayes. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 8 points.
All right, we see you, MP, showing us that deep, deep range.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Lyles down low. Green covering. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out. On the wing, but who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD, all of them are elite, all of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Inside, Grant and Olynyk. Hayes is out there with Jackson. And it's Bay in at the 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here.
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie. No question. That one drops for him.
That's exactly what the coaching staff wants to see out of DeRozan. The hair trigger release, the decisiveness. And, of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
Now here's Grant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Connects from downtown.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Grant. Over Ilyasova. That's good from Grant. On the assist by Hayes. Grant's got his first 2 points.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Chalk up 2 there.
You can't leave someone open on MP's squad because he's solid at recognizing the overcommitment.
Hayes with it. 6 points for him. Bay outside. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Bay's got 9 points.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
There's the 3. And MP good for 3. 14 points for him.
And how that for a response? MP wasting no time, dropping a triple of his own there.
Pass to Bay. Up top, Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hayes. Sweet little floater.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And the Pistons will go.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Pistons, Saddiq Bey, shooting 1.
The Bulls have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. They've got Nikola Vucevic. Derek Jones is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's MP, and it's Levine in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 9 points now in the second half. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Bay. Here's Grant. 14 feet away. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bay. Fires the 3. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. Olynyk's checked in for the Pistons. And for Chicago, they're shooting about 41%. Now Ilyasova. Back to Levine. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Vucevic has got his first points of the night.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Olynyk in the post. Working on Vucevic. And that one's good. Olynyk.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now here's MP. On the wing, DeRozan. Clock at 6. Over Bay. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
Here's Hayes. Banked it in off the glass. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Outside Levine. Back to MP. Takes the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
MP way outside. It's rebounded by Grant. Detroit has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Back to Hayes. To the paint. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pistons.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And they earn win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
Hey, no good. Chicago with the ball. MP way outside. Oh, another miss by MP. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Hayes for 3. Drills it from deep.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Remix off the corner with the money I got a St. John, put on Hendrix. So Lee be a millionaire.
Rose, I walk in the corner with the body screaming daughter. Never will look like in the floor. This gon' make me feel away like Tony Manolo. You already know them. You already know them. I walk in the corner with the money on my finger. She might get it poppin'. I'm my wife for the win. I already know, bro. All I need is turn on, baby, turn on when I turn it on.
the corner with the money, I got a St. John, put on Hendrix. So leave me, man.
I walked in the corner with the body screaming daughter. Never will look like in the photo. This gon' make them feel away like Tony Manolo. You already know them. You already know them. I walk in the corner with the money on my finger. She might get it poppin', I might wife her for the win. I already know, bro. All I need is turn up, baby, turn up when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast of ass, life don't last, don't get through it all. It's who you wanna be. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. Rose, I might pull up flexing on it like a rose. I might tell your girl you cute about it like gorgeous. Standing on the table. Baby, turn on when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast of ass, life don't last, don't been through it all. It's who you wanna be. I might bring them Brooklyn out on all this corners. I might bring them out and tell them do it. You already know, Rose. Make it turn up, baby, turn up when I.
You already know. Gonna turn up and get at these bands. Ain't stingy, she brought me up. Checked up the temperature, I forgot this cash. Checked the flex on it. I'm talking this, I'ma flex on this. Canary yellow, but gets with the glow. Crushing this auto, my VVS froze. Turning up green like everything go. Need interpreters, I don't need to talk to you. I need to translate for you. Swimming inside is a stand on phone. Ice spaghetti, y'all. Beat up the. I'm really your fool, she keep all the secrets. Solitary diamond, solitary. Ready to go slide and bang. Say none of my complaint for the campaign.
Turn up, baby, turn up when I turn it on.
Keep it lighter.
You know how I get to when I turn it on.
Got a couple models that
Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast of ass, life don't last, don't get through it all. It's who you wanna be. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. Roses. Roses.
Next, Big Tonka went full-on team crusher in the wreck with this ultra poster dunk in episode 15. Do not adjust your computers. He just slammed it over the entire opposing team. Ridiculous. And our fourth finalist of season.
And here were the Bulls arriving earlier at the arena with a big game on the road awaiting. Terrific shot of Nathan Phillips Square here in downtown Toronto. Welcome, maybe them. DA, take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was a five-star recruit out of high school. Now, scoring came easily for him, but he chose Florida State to learn how to play defense. He said, offense will take care of itself. It takes somebody special to sit down on defense. Stops are what win the game. And Kevin, that two-way game saw him taken fourth in the 2020 draft.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Vucevic, Ilyasova out there with DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's MP in at the point. And for Toronto, guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Khem Birch is out there with Barnes. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here's Toronto. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Now, here's Trent. He's covered closely. Down low, it's tipped. It's stolen by DeRozan. One-on-one fast break. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to DeRozan. Barnes against Ilyasova. 4 on the clock. MP passes to Vucevic. Over Birch. He can't hit that time. And Toronto will come the other way.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
And Chicago has possession. The Raptors getting the bucket. Right side, LaVine. Over Trent. And again, no good by Chicago. Van Vliet against MP. Barnes can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Van Vliet against MP. DeRozan passes to Ilyasova. LaVine kicks to MP. Connects from three-point range.
Well, MP isn't just making headlines. on the court. It was announced that he has partnered with Gatorade.
You know, this is big, I think, Greg, for MP. Gatorade doesn't just partner with anyone. They recognize his star potential and knew they had to make him part of their team.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
And here is Barnes, following the three-pointer by MP. It's Chicago with another bucket. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors, trailing by 2. Driving to the basket. Chicago grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Birch kicks to Trent. Van Vliet looking around. That one falls.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mikhailuk. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Achua is out there with Barnes. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Ken Birch. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Pistons was all business. He scored 22 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. See if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he has raised his game.
Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Anunoby passes to Barnes. The score now all even. Barnes has got 11.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
From deep. And that's good. MP for 3.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Barnes against Williams. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Excellent D there from Williams. And a wide open look for MP. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. MP's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. MP against Van Vliet. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Levine. And the layup falls. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
The drive by MP. And the basket is good. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Toronto calls timeout. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as the favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Green in for Derek Jones. And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
MP looking around. Green dishes to MP. Offline with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The pass to Trent. It's up a three. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Levine finds MP. Fires the three. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And the Bulls making a change here as well. DeRozan's checked in. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. MP from deep three-point land. No good on the triple. Dragic against Levine. To the inside. Barnes can't get it to go. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Bulls. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Zach LaVine is out there with MP. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Ilyasova. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot, manning the middle. Barnes gets hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds in this game. And DeRozan kicks to MP. From the arc. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Anunoby. That one off the back iron and out. On the wing, MP. Covered by Van Vliet. Chalk up 2 there.
Assist from MP.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. They get a hand on it and stolen by MP. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Odie.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. Trent can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's deflected. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Birch the pass to Trent. Good on the baseline, Jay. Trent's got his first bucket of the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Fans, get on your feet and make some noise for teacher time.
So both teams making some changes here. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
At the line for the Bulls, Derek Jones Jr. One shot.
27 seconds left in the third. Barnes against Green. And Levine comes to help. Pass to Mikhailuk. Now, here's Birch. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Trent gets the bucket.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
The three from MP. Good on the three-point shot.
Look at MP going for the three-point answer. That's his remarkable competitive spirit shining through.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We know the right way and the wrong way to play. Okay, the ball needs to hop.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Gary Trent, Barnes out there with Kem Birch. Then there's Dragic, and it's Mikhailuk in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
His personal foul. First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
That's good from Birch. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Bulls leading by 8. MP outside. Kick out to Levine. Passes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes up top, defended by Ilyasova, and stolen by Ilyasova. On the wing, MP. Lets it go with a 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Here's Dragic. Rebound by the Bulls. Ilyasova's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the jam by Levine.
Now, Hugh will be able to match up with Levine in the open court, fast and fluid.
Raptors trail by 13. Dragic the pass to Barnes. Second chance effort. It's blocked.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
MP kicks to Levine. Back to MP. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks it to Barnes. Releases from 15. Vucevic with the rebound.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And the Raptors call time here.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates, capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like
Nice job on the offensive end tonight. Was there anything you saw from defense earlier in this one that you knew you could take advantage of?
Well, they played true to the scouting report, so I've got to thank the scouts and the coaching staff for getting us prepared for this one.
Well, can you go into some specifics about what you were able to take advantage of?
You guys have the tape.
Come on, MP. Can you give us something?
Okay, well, we'll play those guys again, so I'm not trying to give away our secrets, but we're a prepared group. We watch the film, we talk, and we have different ideas for how to approach each game, so you saw a lot of that out there tonight.
Tell the doctor come work with me. I keep looking at my soul. Okay.
First on the track.
I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want. Hang up the phone on that, block the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful, she say I'm a thought I was taken, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I do my little dancey dance, I got my pants with bands, quit playing. And I don't think the talk is cheap, cause now when they talk to me, they paying me. I probably say the word too much. I'm a real, I don't be giving them. Tommy Hilfiger fits with the shit coming up. When you stay down like this, you rock Vinny's. Okay, he broke his, put a boot on him. Put out, put a move on him. He wanna be just like baby, for real on the low, trying to do what I do, don't he? Yeah, just so you prepared, I'ma let you know. They probably told you I'm scared, but I'm ready though. No, the industry can't take the hood out of me, about to go get some. They new whipping is flashing, on my hip and it's plastic. This the deluxe. I like her, but don't give her. I'm a dad, that's how I live. She told me she wanna have kids. I told her don't know what that is. That ain't how we speak. I broke her heart in a piece. She probably gonna call Dr. Phil. I be feeling like I don't be popping enough. I be hopping. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want. Hang up the phone on that, block the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faking. She say I'm a thought I was taken. I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I always had a thing for with the Trinas. I'm known to set it off like Queen Latifah. You wanna make Billboard, come get a feature. You with Baby Lynn, yeah. Hot. Number one song on the Billboard. He still got it. You ain't gonna never see me hate on no. I think it's worth better. I'm trying to go shop with him. Yeah, what you need? We having the and they moving fast, and you can imagine that on the way. My broke ass like it's mad. Go. Have him with the act. Come on, the floor mattress. They probably saying I'm not on y'all. Feel like, hey, are we talking about practice? I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want. We talking about phone on ass, block the number. I told you don't play with me. We talking about. She be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful. She say I'm thought I was taken. I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go.
Yeah. Hear that. And then yeah, right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I wear black locks, turn back blocks into black ops, stunting turn into half knocks. If you get, man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you're rent late, then they padlocking your dough up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money, hugging the tummy. Nothing was that Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals. They throw like Burrow and like you burrowed and you block again just to make all that plural. I can't believe I made it like that's supposed to be sterile. But here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses in person, stressing them Birkins, fam. I'll put it in that gown, popping circumstance.
I can tell you ain't from Brown that. Tell your favorite rapper that I want my sound back. On God, my can't allow that. We up in the whip and pull up where your house at. With the loud, beat them where you found that. Unannounced, get the bass, then we bounce. Off right, so much cap, it's astounding. East side, run up muck in your township. Back in the lab again, back on your again. I then whip through Madison, out East Afghanistan. We this skirt, do dirt like Zatarans. I've been so adamant, so cold like avalanche. I go by Babylon, leave in my bag again. More moolah, more problems, go crazy. Ferragamo, barricado, tunnel under just like a El Chapo. Back up on my, me no.
Season 4 will go live January 14th, and we'll be tipping off the season with a very special episode, so check back here for all of the details on new rewards, events, and a surprise familiar face will be joining us. You won't want to miss it. That's Friday, January 14th at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Until then, enjoy the game. Bye!
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in. Get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Illuminating the landscape, Sears Tower and the rest of the Chicago skyline as night falls upon us. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges...
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Fox and Halliburton are the guard set. Barnes is the 4 with Holmes in the middle. And it's Hield in at the 3. And for Chicago, they've got DeMar DeRozan. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's MP in at the 1. And some great news for MP. He'll be at All-Star Weekend participating in the Rising Stars game.
And that's a huge honor in this league. Getting selected to play in that event is well-deserved. MP has a very bright future.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
MP, the pass to LaVine. MP outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league or overseas. But for Tyrese Halliburton, his father, John, was a referee.
I mean, that man, Tyrese, was exposed to the game at such a young age. His father, John, took him to basketball camps starting in preschool. And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious he has a great feel for the game.
From deep three-point range, and he misses again. Now 0 for 3. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Here's Barnes, and he lays it up and in.
Just an incredible display from Barnes. Always capable of fooling the defense with the dribble move.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the big news of the moment, MP's been selected to take part in the three-point contest.
Oh, B.A., that's an event that's already a fan favorite. But with MP in there, I'll tell you what, the whole world's going to be watching. 0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Holmes with it, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And it's Hield missing. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Williams. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Fox, the pass to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's DeRozan. And it's blocked. Pass to Fox. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Ball, he's checked in for Williams. Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings. Bagley comes in for Barnes. Back to Fox. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Hield. To the inside, Bagley. And the shot goes.
I just love the ball.
Goes to Buddy Hield.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Ball rebounded by Halliburton. The Kings leading. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
They've controlled of the paint so far, that's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
MP shot is off.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Halliburton against ball. Halliburton, the pass to Fox. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's MP. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Sends it home from three-point land.
You've got to respect the confidence from MP. Wasting no time rising and firing off the catch.
And it's Fox penetrating. And that one drops for him. Fox has got 10.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Ball finds Levine. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter here. Counted.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. And so it's the Sacramento Kings now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on.
A line change here for Chicago. So it's Sacramento now. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Thompson. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with a board. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs made a big difference. He had 12 points and created for his teammates, finding them in their favorite spots. It ended up being such a solid night for him, putting in a lot of energy and making things happen for his team. guys.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Yes, he was. In attack mode all night. Once he gets into a rhythm, he's very difficult to slow down.
Here's MP. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
They didn't do... themselves any favor. With their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Outside heel. Inside. Oh, stolen by Payton. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And here's MP from outside. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 14 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. The last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Thompson outside. Healed on the wing. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Mitchell against Payton. The three is up. MP no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Outside for Halliburton. The three. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Kings on top. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's MP. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Levine in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Free throw good. Halliburton. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's MP. 14 points for him. Here's DeRozan. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by DeRozan. Vucevic has got 5 now.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Holmes passes to Barnes. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Holmes. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Levine. Here's Barnes. Doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And here's MP from outside. And Holmes pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Hield finds Fox. The 15-footer. And the jump falls for him. 16 points for him.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. From deep, MP. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
So Chicago going with
Substitution on the court.
MP against Fox. And here's MP from outside. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Fox uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 20 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
MP, the pass to White. 3-pointer. Off target. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Kings ahead, up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises be a good one. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. Hield is the 2 with Barnes in at the small forward. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Carey in at the 4. Levine passes to Williams. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. And the Kings going the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Hield. And here's Holmes. Outside Hield. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Kings lead by 7.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
It's Levine with a drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The burst of speed from Levine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
Fox against MP. Baseline try. And it's Fox missing. And for Chicago, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's White. Soft touch off the glass.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Carey. Holmes down low. Williams defending. Good on the bucket.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Fox. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Carey. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. The Kings also with a sub. Halliburton is checked in. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's Fox missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Williams passes to MP. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Levine. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter. Floats one up. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Chicago trailing here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Vucevic draws the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Chicago now. Williams passes to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. The Bulls with another miss.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Now here's Fox. Hield finds Fox. Back to Hield. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. And now it's a 12-point Kings lead.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Kings.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
A line change here for Chicago. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Dosunmu. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Hield. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Hart. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Well. We're getting pretty close to the All-Star break here, and what do you know? MP's name does not seem to be at the top of anyone's list. I'm not the one to gloat, but this just goes to show I was right. MP's all talk, no game. We knew this coming into the season, and now that tree is bearing fruit. For those of y'all still holding out hope, I say give up. MP wants the glory, but he doesn't want to put in the work. It's a lot of chatter about MP being a Rookie of the Year contender, but guess what? I don't see it. He's put together a decent stretch or two, but there's film on him now. Real film I'm talking about, not that fake YouTube. As the season goes on, people are going to game plan for him, shut down what he's good at. Is he willing to put in the work to improve his weaknesses and counters? Not in my opinion. I think MP's going to wilt in the second half of the season. I just don't see it with him. We are joined live in studio today by MP, yours truly, the YouTube sensation turned NBA baller. MP, welcome to the show.
Oh, man, thanks for having me, Kendrick.
We've seen you have your ups and downs this year.
Right, yeah.
There was some talk about you being an all-star snub, but being honest with you, I don't think you're there yet.
Okay.
And I think if you want to help your team make a run in the playoffs, you got to step it up big time in the second half of the season. What do you say about that?
I mean, you've been giving me a hard time this whole year. You know what I'm saying, Kendrick? So I'm expecting that from you.
So, MP, you're going to sit up here and tell me that you don't have to step your game up?
Come on, look, man, I'm always trying to improve. That's a given. But you asked me, what do I have to say about you telling me to step it up? All I got to say is you never believed in me, and why would you start?
If you prove me wrong on the court, I admit it. I am a man of my word. I just haven't seen the all-star that the other people see.
Okay, look, man, and that's fine. I just don't have much to say about it, and that's your opinion. And obviously I don't agree with you, but, hey, it is what it is, right?
I guess it is. Good luck in the second half, MP.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hear that. And then yeah, right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I where black blocks turn back blocks into black ops. Stunting turn into half knocks. If you get, man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you're rent late, then they padlocking your door up.
Road, I mean, it was stressful, a lot of hours going into it. It was pretty much me just scrimming the best players in the world. The least thing you want to do is enter that tournament not prepared.
Season 3 is almost over, but before it ends, there are some exciting events you should check out.
$2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Substitution in for USA. MV comes in for Maxey.
Hey, guys. This game started back in '94. This has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
So, Team World's 5 right now. Wagner is out there with Achua. And it's Şengün in at the 5, home in the paint. Pass to Wagner. To the middle, passes it to Duarte. Clock at 6. Here's Giddey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Pass to Halliburton.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
The 3 from MP. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now the pass to Wagner.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Giddey. Now, here's Achua. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Wagner. The rebound by Halliburton. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Wiseman.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Toppin, he's jacked in for Wiseman. Bay comes in for Halliburton and quickly in for Edwards. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in. The circus move.
So smooth.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Giddey. Kept alive. Chanchal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. James Wiseman, he's checked in for USA.
Chanchal. 2 shots. Substitute.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's the teardrop. And quickly finishes inside. And USA leads by 12.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 10-footer.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's USA riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Precious Achua, and it's Giddey in at the point guard.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
They're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
The 3 from MP. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
And USA will get a change here. Mobley's checked in. Campazzo's checked in for Team World. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. 3 on the clock. Here's Pre. No. Team World with another miss. USA leading by 20. MP looking around. Kicks it to top it. Rebound by Team World.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Duarte. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. MP outside. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for USA.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also,
into the lineup.
It's his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Team World, Chris Duarte. At the line for 1.
And that one misses. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for USA. MP outside. Halliburton finds MP. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Rebound by Team World. Achiuwa's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Giddey. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
MP with it. 12 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 8 points.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
And a wide open look for MP. Hands it from downtown. 15 points in the game.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Knocked loose and stolen by MP. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Wagner. No good with the triple. And it's USA leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for USA. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Mobley is out there with James Wiseman. Then it's MP. And it's Edwards in at the 3. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. On offense, here's Team World. Campazzo, the pass to Wagner. And he dunks it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
MP outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
And he knocks down the first one. Dex checked in for Team World. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Team World with the ball. Campazzo covered by MP. To the paint. Here's Deck. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Deck's got 5 points so far. MP outside. Passes it to Wiseman. Back to MP. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, MP is a reliable option for him, so they feed him with the catch and shoot right there.
Campazzo, the pass to Deck. Inside, Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now, here's Wagner. He's covered by Wiseman. Pass to Şengün. 6 to shoot. Over Edwards. Şengün, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Campazzo, Edwards defending. Campazzo, the pass to Wagner. Here's Giddey. He's covered by Halliburton. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for USA. So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Wagner, and it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. Even with the offensive explosion we saw last year, Clark, there were some elite defensive teams. Which team do you think has the toughest D in the NBA right now?
Well, I think you could lean towards the Sixers for what I evaluate. I mean, they had 2 Defensive Player of the Year candidates last season in Embiid and Simmons. And Simmons is as versatile and tough a defender as there is in the league. They set the tone for the rest of the team. And you can't discount the Golden State Warriors either. When you've got a guy like Draymond Green and other good defenders with him, that team can be pretty stingy defensively, too.
Here we go, one-on-one. Unloads from 13. And the shot no good, a bit short. Edwards kicks to MP. USA with another miss. And it's Team World with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Wagner passes to Campazzo. Here's Duarte, covered by MP. And the foul called on MP. That is his first.
Substitution
will go
on the
for a
court.
different look
Substitution
here.
on the court.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Wiseman. Oboy comes in for Barnes. Bays checked in for Edwards. And MP subbed in for Halliburton.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Deck's shot is good.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
MP outside. And there's the pass to Quickly. Back to MP. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Team World. Achua's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Passes it to Campazzo. Here's Giddey. Here's Deck. Just 5 on the clock. Over Quickly. The shot by Deck, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
MP passes to Bay. Back to MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 26 points.
You know, MP makes an impact in so many areas. When he's knocking down the long-range bombs, he's doing major work.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. Campazzo covered by MP. Good defense by MP. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Giddey the pass to Primo. Here's Deck, quickly covering. Here's Deck. Team World with another miss.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And Toppin throws it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
MP outside. Dishes it to Toppin. Back to MP. Drills it from outside.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
To the paint. Campazzo. It's good.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And here is MP. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Yeah. Hear that, hear that, hear that.
In the city, it's time for another rival day, where we'll be crowning the new champions of the city. Win games and prove that your affiliation is the best affiliation. That's it for me, so hit the courts and finish the season strong.
Welcome to All-Star action, everyone. Kevin Harlan, happy to be here with Mark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Tonight, so it's Luka Doncic ready to go.
You know, I would think going first in the round would be a little easier on the shooters, just in terms of having a clear mind and not worrying about the score you have to get.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely depends on the player.
And he racks up 30 points in all. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
And it didn't look good for a while there, but give him credit for overcoming that slow start to turn it into a really solid round.
And so we'll see Stephen Curry.
And if you look at the numbers through the first part of his career, there is no doubt in my mind Stephen Curry will end up being the...
And he posts a total of 25 for the round. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
How about that finish, guys? I mean, his last 6 shots found the bottom of the net.
Here we go with Damian Lillard.
You know, the importance of getting into a rhythm early can't be understated. I mean, it's not a make one, miss one kind of deal. You need to get on a roll.
You're on point there. I mean, ebbs and flows are not a good thing in the three-point contest. It's all about being steady.
That's 7. Now 8 points.
Off to a terrific start.
Now with 11. He finds himself at 16 points at the end of the round. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Right from the opening rack, he was on the roll. Got himself immediately into a groove.
So it'll be Trae Young here.
Just over.
And so we'll see James Harden.
When Harden came into the league, people were unsure if he'd be able to shoot with range in the NBA. He started out
18 points for him when all is said and done. I think he's pretty unlucky. He was good, but a few other players were great. And here we go with MP. He knows exactly what score will get him into the next round.
He's got to get to at least 24 in order to make it to the next round.
And that is one tall order. One of the best scores the shootout has ever seen. I think he's going to need more than skill or luck here. He better start praying. He's only got a cushion of 2 more misses, guys. No more than that.
Now with 6. Better heat up. He'll just about have to hit every shot now. Make that 14.
7 more points to stay in contention.
All right.
Starting to heat up.
Get out of his way. His 8th straight.
2 more to stay in it.
10 straight. How long can it last?
He's moving up. That gets him into a tie for 3rd.
And a score of 27 points for the round. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
A dozen in a row. I mean, like he made in that round is not easy, guys. Trust me, that was sensational shooting.
Doncic has got the best score in the qualifying round, guys. I'll bet he's excited for the finals.
The performances all around have been off the charts. This has been a true shoot.
He's able to total 27 points. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
You wouldn't expect anything less out of him. I mean, this contest is perfectly suited for him.
And here we go with MP.
And he's in his rookie season making his shootout debut.
3 more misses and he's done. That's 2. Oh, and with that miss, he's out.
Unlucky here in the final round.
Yeah, just couldn't get enough to go.
These last few shots have been beautiful, pretty to watch. Oh, yeah.
7 straight, he's stringing them together.
8 more points and he'll tie things up.
Now we're talking.
1 last rack remains. 4 more points and it's time. Great stuff. He's at 25.
Boy, he's really going for it in these last racks here. Wow.
26 points, his score for the round. So it's Luka Doncic ready to go. Here we go. This is it. He led all qualifiers. Now, can he emerge victorious in the finals? And the target for him is 28 points. That'll get him the victory. 6.
Great mechanics there.
A clean rack that time. And he ends the round with a total of 32 points. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
And he knocked down 5 out of the 9 money balls. Pretty good.
And now with everything said and done,
Yeah. Hear that. And then yeah, right. Yeah, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I wear black lock, turn back blocks into black ops, stunting turn into half knocks. If you get, man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you rent late, then they padlocking your dough up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money, hugging the tummy. Nothing was that Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals. They throw like Burrow and like you burrowed and you block again just to make all that plural. I can't believe I made it. Like that's supposed to be sterile, but here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses in person, stressing them Birkins, fam. I'll put it in that gown, popping circumstance.
I can tell you ain't from Brown that. Tell your favorite rapper that I want my sound back. On God, my can't allow that. We up in the whip and pull up where your house at. With the loud, beat them where you found that. Unannounced, get the bass, then we bounce. Off front, so much cap, it's astounding. East side, run them up in your township. Back in the lab again, back on your again. I then whip through Madison, out East Afghanistan. We this skirt, do dirt like Zatarans. I've been so adamant, so cold like avalanche. I go by Babylon, leave in my bag again. More moolah, more problems, go crazy. Ferragamo, Barricado, tunnel under just like I'm El Chapo. Back up on my, me no sin, no stands. You get a, whole squad on some. This that church is on the move. Pulpit, you with a cool kid. Deuce, click, small room full of. Could become a tomb or renew sin. Shit, my dogs come with a toolkit. They act a fool with. All my dreaming be elusive. I need the whole thing.
Cold-blooded.
I got a lot of people asking me what I think about MP not winning the MVP. And my feeling is, of course he didn't. He was never a serious candidate in my eyes. The media just loves talking about him because he's a celebrity. He brings in viewers. I mean, he's good. He's okay. Don't get me wrong, but he's not that good. He's no MVP. We need to pump the brakes on this kid until he does a lot more in this league. That's how I see it anyway. Carry on. I mean, of course MP didn't win Rookie of the Year. What did y'all think was going to happen? He doesn't want it bad enough. He doesn't work hard enough. So the results
Yeah. Hear that, hear that, hear that. And then yeah, right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I wear black locks, turn back blocks into black ops, stunting turn into half knocks. If you get, man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If your wrist ain't, then they padlock.